Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday morning. I'm trying to talk too fast. Monday morning coffee. Let me get mine with Kyle and Ann. And we're here in Chicago. We're going to talk about downtown real estate. And today we're going to talk about how not to make a mistake when you buy or sell in Lakeview. So we're going to talk about Lakeview, the sub neighborhoods, all that good stuff. How are you, Kyle?
Yes. I am well, and it's not currently raining.
That's a great thing, isn't it? We've
I
had so
know.
much rain. And we're not going to in the next couple of days. It's going to be glorious.
It's going to be glorious.
So,
Chicago summer.
Chicago's gorgeous, everybody.
Yep.
Gorgeous. And a great
Okay.
Aaron
Let's
Water
leap
show
right in.
this past weekend. Oh, yeah. You want to jump in? Okay. Well,
Let's
let's
jump in.
first set the stage. This is a map of Chicago. And let me, just for the sake of everything, make it a little bit bigger, hard to see. Anyway, here's the loop. You can see Navy Pier jutting out. That's kind of like where you look at for everything. And so we're in the near north neighborhood here. Lincoln Park is just above, and Lakeview is just above that. Okay, so just to give you a sense of where we're talking about, it is on the lakefront and it extends a little bit west. Let me give you a little clearer. And now I'm going to change us back to here. So this is the heart of Lakeview. Let me remove our names.
There you go, people.
So you've got along the lakefront here, a little bit west, and then more west, including Southport Quarter. So you're going to hear us talking about those as we go. We're going to talk first single families. If we have time, we'll get to condos. Kyle's got some great properties that we can look at. And before we really jump in, Kyle, we should tell them like the context, right? Chicago has no inventory, either with homes or condos. It's very tough to find a home right now. And we talked last time about Lincoln Park and how that neighborhood has just zoomed up in price in the last 5 years. Today, we're going to get into Lakeview, which is the neighborhood next that people go to.
Yes.
Okay. So how would you describe Lakeview for single family homes? I said it's walkable, family friendly, shopping, retail, blah, blah, blah. What would you say?
I think one of its big assets is Lincoln Park, the to the east, the lakefront, that beautiful harbor, Belmont Harbor. It's also got, it's very close to, what's the one? Montrose Harbor. It's got just beautiful access to lake and nature, and Lincoln Park's just getting even more glorious. So that's a real asset. Broadway is a wonderful asset for shopping, restaurants, Halsted, and by God, Southport is fantastic. So you've got Wrigley Field and all the action going on and development going on around there. So it's just a great neighborhood. It's also got really good transportation, buses, subway, L. It's all L at that point. Well, is it? Yeah, it's all L pretty much around there. But it's just got it all.
Yeah. Lakeview is a remarkable. And to your point, you have the different neighborhoods. You've got East Lakeview, got a Boys Town, then you've got like Central Lakeview, you've got Southport Corridor, lots of different little subsections of this neighborhood, Wrigleyville, that are just ridiculously awesome. So the slide in front of you shows the increase in price, and you can see from 2017, this is median sales price for single family homes. It's gone from $1.2 million up to $1.956 million, if you can imagine. Prices have just really taken off. But today, buyers still have some room. And I thought this was an interesting statistic. 50% of homes in the last year have sold below asking price.
Yes. But I'm going to say something about the next one, 48 are at or above. It used to be nothing ever sold at or above. I mean, sometimes it was at, but it was never above. This is this market. You have 48% of homes anywhere, and in Lakeview selling above or at or above. Good Lord.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
So if you look at the remarks for everything that's sold. Half of what is talked about is Southport corridor.
Yeah.
Which is so, I mean, Southport corridor is hot, hot, hot. It's gotten so hot in the last 15 years. I think driven by the Brown line coming up through it. And then, of course, the retail that came in along Southport that filled in along some real big, things that have been there for years, like Music Box Theater has been there for, so long. And, but here's the interesting thing. As much as people love Southport corridor, you really don't see as much of a premium for that, meaning it doesn't sell significantly higher than the other sub neighborhoods.
Interesting.
Yeah. So see, like 1,600,000 versus 1,509,000.
Okay. Well,
Isn't
Southport corridor is still building new houses. It's still got a lot of tear downs that are pulling down its price. So for example, I've got a listing that's going to come on probably this winter. We took pictures of the outside because we're not idiots in summer. And it was built in 2013, 14. Across the street are two old houses. The next time they sell, they're going to be torn down and turned into new.
Yeah.
There are still older houses in Southport corridor that are pulling that down. These houses that are being built are over 2 million, probably 2.5. It's just because there's still this old stock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now my Bosworth closed last week, and 3744 Bosworth is right in that Southport corridor. It was a 2-flat made into a single family home, not a huge home. And we were listed for $1.6 million, and we closed for $1.688 million.
Wow.
Just selling over the weekend with 5 offers. So
well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And lovely home, but it wasn't one of these McMansions. So
no.
Just an example. Okay. And here's the thing. A lot of people come to Southport corridor and they're like, oh, I have to be in this school district or this school district. But you know what? You really don't see a significant price difference between the school districts, which is nice. And I think to me, it's almost negligible, the price, because you really need to shop for the house, not the school district here. Unlike Lincoln Park, where if you're in Oscar Mayer or Lincoln, it's going to be a significantly higher price. So, but lots of good public schools in Lakeview, and that's another reason people are coming here.
Well, go back. In Lincoln Park, one of the reasons why Lincoln and Oscar Mayer do so well is they are East Lincoln Park, and everyone wants to be closer to the lake, easier in, easier out. But I'm looking at Nettlehorst. Nettlehorst is in a neighborhood with a lot more high rises, fewer single family homes. But it's interesting that is on the lower end, and Nettlehorst is the east side of Lakeview.
You hit the nail on the head. It's because there are so many condos. For example, my 3150 Sheridan, which sold for like what, 350 something, that they had a child that was going to go to Nettlehorst. So you're right. I mean, brings it down. All right. Interesting. Frame represented the highest number of units sold at 434 versus brick at 399 and brick and limestone at 256. So I always think of Lakeview as being the Greystones around Wrigleyville, but
still workers' cottages, still a lot of workers' cottages.
Isn't that it? I think it might change. Maybe 10 years from now, we're going to see it, flip as people build new brick homes. And
Absolutely.
But I think that's also what's contributing to it being a very accessible neighborhood price-wise.
Agreed.
Can you say? Yeah.
Agreed.
All right. New construction. Again, we leveled it off based on price per square foot. So this is not a bigger home versus an old, smaller home. New construction is only $72 per square foot higher than a vintage home in Wrigleyville, or Lakeview, rather.
Interesting.
And there's only 12% new construction all over the whole neighborhood.
Crazy how little there is.
Yeah.
Oh, they're starting to build condos. I had a hard time finding not new condos. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. Same thing as in Lincoln Park with if you have a wider lot, it tends to be a bigger house and more likely it's an older home. So, and obviously they go up in price as you go
Wow.
to the bigger homes. Now, what's interesting is 51% of those on a 51 plus foot wide lot,
Uh-huh.
um, they're cheaper on a price per square foot basis. I think that's because they're just older and more
Yeah,
less renovated. I don't know. All
probably.
right. So, of course, here's the sad news for buyers, not so much for sellers, that in 2017, 35% of the inventory was under $1 million. Today, only 3% is under $1 million in Lakeview for single family homes. So,
Wow.
yeah. So, in terms of summary, you're buying a lifestyle, particularly if you're buying in Southport Corridor. Buyers still have a little bit of room, not everything's selling over list price as opposed to Lincoln Park where almost everything was. And yeah, shop the house, not the school boundary, and it's keeping its character.
Yeah.
So that in a nutshell is what's going on with single family homes in Lakeview. I want to see some of your fun single family properties.
So I chose 3 properties. We were going to do this last week, but the world got in the way. So one of the properties I was going to tell you I thought would go on the market really be sold really fast. And guess what? It's already under contract. So let's pull up 3026 North Lakeview.
Is that the first one you gave me?
It is.
Oh,
So
good.
this house was featured this week in
Woo.
Crane Chicago Business. Some fancy pants guy in property development owns it and has been trying to sell it. I don't think this is the first time it's gone on the market. This is a beautiful house that was built on a former, and I'm going to get this wrong, and people are going to be like, oh, you got it wrong, like nunnery that was on the, it's right up against Lincoln Park between Wellington and Briar. Right there, there's a whole bunch of really new big houses, and this is one of them. It's on the market. It just dropped its price, $500,000. It's on the market for $7,495,000, a bargain.
How long has it been on? Look at those autumnal leaves.
So it's been on and off. It's been on this listing, this iteration, because it was off for 3 months, is for 133 days. Okay. Total market time. But I'm disappointed in the marketing of this. So these are the first 3 slides. It's got the on the deck, it's got the furniture covered. It's an uninspiring view of a basketball half court. Beautiful room. So this is the living room, dining room. Beautifully done. Look at that ceiling height, etc. Very pretty kitchen, very lovely. But it really feels masculine in a way that this is such a pretty house. I would spend some time trying to make it look a little prettier and brighter,
Oh, there. I see what you mean by masculine when you look at that.
It's just,
yeah.
It's hard to envision this as a home where a woman's going to go, oh, goody, I want to be in here. Here's the gem. This is an incredible view of the park. And guess what?
It's uninspiring. I mean, holy cow, people, have you not heard of AI photography? Put some leaves on those trees, right?
Don't take pictures now.
Yeah,
substituting pictures. This is almost a $7.5 million listing. Go out and take more pictures.
If you have a $7 million listing, you should have photographs from every season, right?
Every season. Make it look beautiful. And I'm going to tell you, this is a very bad angle of the laundry room. Actually, doesn't it look like this is where they keep the dead bodies?
Yeah, it does. It sure does. Oh my gosh, that is
So,
hilarious.
people, get
All
your
right.
act together. So this house has 9,100 square, go back, 9,100 square feet. Guess what the taxes are on a house that's going to sell for 7.5 million with 9,100 square feet of indoors living space? Guess. In Lakeview.
Well, if you use the 2.5% rule, what's that? Or 2%? 2% would be 140,000. Is that
Okay.
right? No.
57,000.
What?
That's what it says. 57. And there are no deductions, no exemptions.
That makes no sense at all.
No sense. No sense. Anyway, next.
Holy cow.
Roscoe. So
Oh,
this house I do not get. It's on the market for $1.885 million. It's
okay.
got, it says it's got 4,100 square feet. It has been on the market for 61 days.
What?
I
What's wrong
know.
with it?
I don't know. So I'm
Huh.
looking at, here's the floor plan. So it's 3 stories, one's a basement. It looks as darling as can be. The lot size is 30 by 100. So it's not like some skinny little house on a 25-foot lot. Look at that front little gathering spot.
Yeah.
Okay. It's fine. Then we have the living room, sort of an odd angle. This is what
Yeah.
happens when your bird escapes. This is the angle that he sees. Here too. It's from the staircase.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just wanted you
That's
to get a
not
sense.
typical
Okay.
photography. Yeah.
Okay. This is the picture of the bathroom. This is the primary bathroom.
Really? I think it's dated. That's the problem.
It's not only dated, but we have can you hear the child screaming in the background? We have furniture. We have apparently more towels than has ever been needed by 2 people in a bathroom. We have a
Well,
Yiko
you know what? You
left.
bring up a really good point. You have to stay consistent with the look. And you've got this like vintage something something. And then you're right, this overcrowded. If they would take those out and shoot it from a little bit more left, it would make a
Okay,
big
so
difference.
this
I don't need to
beautiful,
see the toilet in the Beyond.
I
I
know.
trust they have a toilet. You can close that door.
Okay, so look, there's this fancy, pretty tub and a very, very like office kind of cabinet for the
Right.
sink. I mean, the whole
Yeah.
thing is just whack toodle-no. Anyway,
Yeah.
and then what's the jar up on this little ledge?
Yeah.
What? I mean, the whole thing, just people. Okay, I love this picture of the closet. Empty, except all across the top.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Either empty it all out and put it back,
Right.
or, I mean, I've got something else. I've got another closet shot for you. Kyle's closet obsession. Okay. So I'm looking at this picture. This is a little girl's room next to the pervert's window.
Yeah.
Across the way, looking straight into the little girl's room. I would have done something, angled the shot so you don't I'm sure there's a distance. There's probably 10 feet. So you don't automatically.
If it's a gangway, it could be 3 feet, could be 4 feet.
No, it's wider because you saw from the outside shot. It's a little bit wider.
Okay.
But the whole thing just looks like my little daughter's in trouble. I don't know. Uninspiring downstairs view of the TV, just come on, people, do something inspiring. Okay. This is where the little door is where we stick the child when they're bad.
It's the Harry Potter closet. Yeah.
I don't know. It just seemed odd. Just
I have
odd.
told my clients that you cannot have granny furniture in a house and expect it to sell today. You just can't. And these cabinets, paint them. It's not that big a deal. Paint them. Put different knobs on.
This is my favorite shot. I think I told you about this one earlier. Take a look at that towel. It's folded in such a way to look like an elephant with the nose coming out, the ears on the side. I'm going to tell you people, don't do this. Don't do this with your
No,
listing photos because
no.
I stalled out. That's the only reason I'm showing you this picture is because of the idiotic elephant thing. Okay. But then a cute little backyard.
What's the lot size on this?
Um,
Because that garage
the
is
lot,
not straight back.
the lot size is 30 by 100.
Oh, by
So it's a
100.
short lot, as you can see. Now, guess what the taxes are on this? So this is 1.8 million requests. Guess what
Okay.
the taxes are?
40,000.
26 with no exemptions.
Really?
Now, and that's only half of what the one on Lakeview, the one on Lakeshore Drive was.
Going to go big. That's why you asked. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's shot, but it's only half.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know. It's more of a comment on the other one. Okay, next. Alta
Yowza.
Vista. This one I knew. So Alta Vista is such a cute little street. Did you ever live on Alta Vista?
I've never lived on Alta Vista. I have loved watching the homes sell
So
over the years on that street.
teeny tiny houses are on Alta Vista. Where would you
It's
say this
modeled
is?
after a London street. I don't know what street it's modeled after, but that's what they say.
Oh, I had no idea. Anyway, cute little house. So it's the gray house. It went on the market on August 8th, August 6th, Kyle, do the math.
Okay.
And went under contract on August, what does it say? 12th. So bam,
Very
went under
quick.
contract. And I knew it. And we were going to talk about this, but it's tiny, but this is an example of somebody who knows. So it's showing you the beautiful details of the historic nature of the house. So this is it for beautiful historic nature.
Oh, yeah. And then you go to modern. Hello.
Well, then the transition.
But they opened it up. You know, it's challenging to do these homes because they're narrow, they're small. Did they even tell you how many square feet were in this home?
No, of course not.
They don't even tell you. Yeah.
Oh, no. You should assume about 17, maybe 2,000 tops. That's
yeah.
But look at how pretty the room looks.
Yeah.
But this is the primary bedroom. The downstairs, they show you that there's another bedroom down here. So there are 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, one downstairs, one upstairs, tiny. Of course, they don't give you a floor plan. Bless them. There's a rooftop deck that you could make a rooftop deck for it. Tiny little garage.
Yeah.
So this is on the market for just over $1 million. I bet you it sells for 1.2.
Yeah.
We'll see. Anyway,
hey, put a little tickler out there so that we can follow it and see what it does sell for.
Guess what the taxes are?
For that one, $1.3 million.
No, $1 million. It's $1 million, just over $1 million. So just say 1.1. Huh?
$1,020,000.
15. But it has homeowners exemption.
Okay.
That's all I got. No. The rest is condos. We haven't done condos yet.
You want to wait and do those next time? We're already at 7:55.
I'm happy to show condos because they're fun. Let's show the condos.
Show the condos. Okay.
I'll show the condos. Okay, so I chose people.
This is a co-op.
Attached. I chose ones that were big so that you guys would get a sense of what it's like to live in a house in an attached property. So I like this outside shot. This is the first shot of 3,500 Lakeshore. Yeah. So you can see that it's Belmont Harbor. The north side of Belmont Harbor is right outside your window. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so this condo is 3,500 Lakeshore. It's not a condo. It's a co-op. It's not a condo.
I know we're so used to saying condo, but yeah.
Sorry. It's been on the market for 41 days. Its list price is 1.575, and it's got 4,000 square feet. Now, the assessment is, I'm just making sure that this is the right math. Yes. The assessment is $4,670 a month.
Right.
And that should include taxes, but the taxes are only $21,000 of that number. Okay. So this is a picture of the floor plan, and you'll see that it's really sort of well done. The public rooms are on the east side of the building, and very pretty. Okay. Look at that swanky.
Yeah, that's lovely. Although they pulled up the hardwood floors to put in that marble.
No, that was there. That was there. I checked the earlier listing. This has been done.
Yeah, they may not have, but I'm telling you, if you look at an original unit in this building, that would be hardwood floors.
So the previous owner did that. But look, I love the paint job has created this very much of a, I mean, it's not for everyone, but it's created very much of a framing arty space. You know, the window is like now a picture. It's really it's very charming and good colors.
The dining rooms in these units are enormous. So that's why you notice they have the bookcases there. It's kind of a library dining room kind of feel, which is cool.
And this is an office, extra bedroom office. Really charming. Look at the kids' rooms.
Yeah.
I'm only giving you one, I think. I fell in love with this bathroom. I'm sorry. I wouldn't necessarily put it in my own home, but look at the crazy tile with the black grout. Oh my God.
But look at that. The sizes of the bathrooms in these units are very small, but I think they did a lovely job of maximizing, because look at the sink, how tiny that is.
But it also has a window. You can see on the left, my right, I don't know what you're watching, but it's a window. And then look at this kitchen.
Yeah.
It's got a nice little seating area, really nice. Okay. So a similar sized unit is a building you sell in often, 3150 Lakeshore Drive.
It's a building to yours.
Huh?
It's not. Yours.
It's not. It's enough different, but it was probably done by the same developer.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they have 3 bedrooms here, which you don't in your building.
And it's also different windows. But yes.
Mechanical's the same, everything. Yeah.
So it is on the market for just under $1 million, $495,000. It came down $20,000 recently. It's been on the market also for 41 days. It has 3,750 square feet, 3,750 square feet. And it's 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, and its taxes are only $16,000, and its monthly assessment is $3,189. But here's the thing: it's a combo unit, and combo units are whack-tudinal. So here is a picture of the floor plan, and what you get with a condo unit, there's A and there's B, and you get 2 kitchens, and you're going to see. And I'll tell you when we get to the picture of the kitchens how wackadoodle this is. Excuse me for using jargon, but wackadoodle is a term.
Yeah, This building has 3 elevator banks. And in this case, the A's and the B's are in the same bank. So you would walk into your unit right here, which is kind of cool that the floor plan is going to be.
Well, but I think they didn't do that. I think they didn't take over that space. And so they have
I can see from the floor plan you can enter the condo from their area.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
But it's not like they've taken over the common space and control I don't know. Anyway, but a very pretty treetop view of the lake, the park. This is right on the Lincoln Park. It's just beautiful. The dining room. So here's the kitchen. And it's really 2 kitchens. So as you see here, and I didn't notice it until I saw the next picture or a picture afterwards, and I may not have shown it to you. The refrigerator is in the other kitchen.
Oh.
Along with the laundry. And, how many times have you wanted to pull something out to go around the corner and pull out butter or milk to put into your whatever you're cooking on the stove? Seems just a little.
Is the other kitchen, though, the main cooking kitchen?
No, it's just the refrigerator.
Wow. Okay.
I think you could handle it by making that the having a refrigerator drawer for all the necessities that one uses and then have the main on the other side, but that's not great. This is the primary bedroom. The next people are going to have to put some money into it to really make it a home. And this is a second living room, family room. I don't know. It's sort of, it's tricky. So the next people will have to love it. Okay. The last one is I was trying to get away. The bigger condos tend to be in East Lakeview because they've got all these, some of these old buildings that have beautiful big apartments. This one is 1123 West Grace, which is in Wrigleyville. And they call it extra wide, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's 2,262 square feet on the market for 26 days at 800,000. So
sounds surprising that it's still on.
Well, it's a duplex down. If you look at the living dining, it's tiny. That is 12.
Oh yeah, 12 by 18. Yeah, that's small.
Tiny. And it's a 2-bedroom. It's a 3-bedroom. But look, so this is your living room, dining room.
Yeah. Oh,
tiny. Yeah. Here it is from another angle.
Yeah.
Glass brick. This is one of the bedrooms. I can't tell if this is primary. It wasn't really well organized. Bathroom. Builder, it's all the builder finishes. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Don't do this, people. If you're going to insist on leaving the closet like this, and Ann and I both recommend taking 1/3 of the belongings out.
At least.
If you're ever going to, don't photograph it. Don't photograph it. This is the downstairs family room. But it has, a really nice feeling on the front deck. This is their outdoor space. And it has one parking space in the garage. And its taxes are only just under 10,000. That's all I got.
That's good stuff. All right. So next time we're going to go into more details on condos and really dig into what matters to your purchase price when you buy and sell a condo in Lakeview. And we're going to look at some more great condos. Let me just say, everybody, thank you for watching today. Please make sure that you subscribe to our channel and follow us on the socials. Shout out to Bonnie and Tom, who I saw were watching us and liked our show. Please do like our show so more people are aware of it and can find good information on buying and selling in Chicago. You have anything else today, Kyle?
No, just thank you for watching.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week on Monday Morning Coffee with Kyle and Dan.